All right, and we are live, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, wanted to come on, address a couple things, but I wanted to play some video games while I'm doing so because honestly the shit that I'm about to address I really don't care too much about, and I got other shit to do in my life. Unlike some other people. And bear with me, I am getting over a cold, so I'm probably going to be coughing and clearing my throat, kind of feeling like dog shit. Worked all day today, had a retirement party, it was pretty dope. Damn, right off the bat, gonna have people shooting at me, or what is this? Yeah, from like 3 to 11, made about, I think it was $5.60 is what they paid me for doing it. They kept wanting to give me more money for extra hours, so I was like, okay. And yeah, now just chilling. I know there's some the usual bullshit going on in the community. The same old shit being spoke by the same motherfucker. And frankly, I don't want to pay attention. Damn, this dude just killed everybody over here. Yeah, frankly, I don't even want to pay attention to it. But I do want to talk about some shit. That's for sure. Homeboy Scott just can't keep my name out of his mouth. He just loves saying my name. That's all I heard when I listened to his bullshit stream from last night. Chris Moore, C-Mo, Chris Moore. Yeah, dude, we know. You know my full name. You know where I work. You know where I live. Matter of fact, you know a lot of shit about me, but the only things you really know is what I allow you to know. And frankly, you don't know shit. You want to go on last night with your boy, with your, I guess, your new errand boy, Dave Rose. And sorry, Dave, but you put yourself in this shit, so here we are. Went on with him and saying that I'm lying about some things. Lying about some pretty personal things. Some pretty serious things. Anyway, long story short, we're gonna just cut right to this chase after I shoot these people right here. They're just gonna stand there and look at me. There you go. Let's go. Jesus, I'm rusty. I'll play this in a minute. Jeez, I'm getting lit up. Long story short, about a month ago, I went to the doctor because I had this fucking pretty nasty thing in my mouth. On my upper gums, to be exact. And I didn't think too much of it until they told me that it was in fact cancerous. It's on my upper lip. So I ended up telling one person, and that person was Scott McKinnon. And long story short, him and Dave Rose felt the need to hop on last night. I believe it was last night. Whatever, Saturday. And pretty much insinuate that I'm lying and trying to get sympathy from a couple people that I am still in a Skype chat with, and I know Dave Rose is in there, and I know he shows you shit, so don't act like you have eyes everywhere and you know everything, because like I said, you know what I want you to know. Don't forget that, Scott. I knew he was going to show you messages and the shit that I was saying in that chat. I see every time when he reads something. I'm not stupid, dude. But if he was to show you what I sent him today, he'll be able to show you proof of what's on my mouth and just how serious it is. And I brought that to his attention, and as a matter of fact, not only was he not remorseful at all for saying that I would lie about something like that, which he would have no reason to assume that I would lie about something like that, because in that chat I have shared a lot of photos of my job, of my car, and maybe, now that I think about it, my home. So when it comes to personal shit like that, I don't lie. I don't lie about anything, to be honest with you. Not when it comes to this stupid YouTube bullshit. That's what a lot of people fail to understand. But, like I said, your buddy, your errand boy, your eyes, whatever you want to call him, Dave Rose, can show you that, can show you the proof. Nonetheless, I don't need an apology. I don't need sympathy. I don't need shit from either one of you. But I just want you to know that you look absolutely stupid. And everybody knows that you're stupid, and everybody knows that you're the biggest piece of shit in the community. That's why you always get on these streams late at night and you got nobody to talk to, and nobody wants to call into your shows, except when I did back in the day, and we actually had good conversations. When you weren't trying to pull your bullshit, when you weren't accusing me of things that I wasn't doing, like getting your channel shut down. And the only problems we ever had, Scott, was when you were accusing me of doing shit that I wasn't doing. And you've been proven wrong on that many times as well. And I think I proved it again when you said that I jumped in your chat as soon as it went down. And I was playing video games just like I'm doing right now, not watching your shit. I'm not watching it now, but I was that night. But I was playing video games. I don't have any desire to take you down. It actually brings joy to me that you're sitting there miserable by yourself, getting drunk, and you have no one to talk to, because you bring this shit on yourself. I think there's a collectible in this house over here. You bring this shit on yourself. You push everyone away that tries to help you. Except now you have Dickie Nas. He sent you a bunch of money and a microphone, so you're good with him for now, just like you were with Shell and with me and with whoever else had your back for the moment, until you fucking turn all psychotic and turn on them. Which is what always ends up happening, and which is what will happen to Dickie Nas and Dave Rose and J.R. Ford and... Oh, here you go, Heist Man. You were the one that said you wanted people to mention names. You got on your stream, you're like, oh yeah, I like the drama. I'm here for all the smoke. I like Scott because he mentions names. Well, I'll mention names. I don't give a flying fuck. And I'm mentioning yours right now. Because 2 minutes later, you were the one saying, I'm just bullshit and I'm cool with everybody. Yeah, we know, man. We know. But don't act like I've never mentioned any names. I've always mentioned names. Never had a problem with it. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's get back to the meat of the matter here. Yeah, dude. It doesn't matter. All these people know who you are, Scott. Ken knows who you are. He's being cool with you right now because he probably doesn't want his family to get attacked. He probably doesn't want you to fuck with him, his job, or his kids, or his fucking wife. I don't blame him one bit, man. That's the reason why most people are probably cool with you, to be honest. They know what you're capable of, and they don't want to deal with your shit. You know, I did a few things to try to help Drama Club get back together, whether you know it or not. Like I said, this is other shit that you don't know, but I'm gonna let you know. And I always was cool with them people. I never did do anything to them people, except Dave Rose, right? It was eating you up inside because you wanted to know who doxed you, and you had a good idea, and I pretty much hinted to it as much as I could until you finally were like almost breaking down and you needed proof. So I gave you your proof, but Dave Rose didn't care about it, and he knew all about it. So actually, as a matter of fact, now that I think back, you probably have me to thank for bringing Drama Club back together. I'll take credit for that. And I guess now I'll take the blame, because it only took you, what, 2-3 weeks to screw shit up again with Mars and old man Davey. Now, you know, I don't know if you're cool with him or not. I really don't give a flying fuck, but I know you're not cool with Mars. Mars is just trying to stay out of the bullshit, and I don't blame him either. Again, I do not blame him. He probably shouldn't let you roam around in his chat and bring everyone down when he's doing his live streams, but that's his choice. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. That's his stream. But I know when he was streaming the other night, we were all having a grand old time until you showed up. You showed up starting your bullshit as usual, trying to bring everybody down, but I wasn't giving you the time of day, so it didn't bother me one bit. But it's typical shit. You're never going to change. You're going to be the same pathetic loser who sits around all day and does nothing except think about everyone else, when you should be thinking about yourself. Things that I do. I work tomorrow. I got a birthday party at 7 o'clock at night. On a Monday, I work. I get paid. I made $560 in one day, and yeah, I'm not saying that's a whole lot, but what the fuck did you do today, Scott? Yeah, I rest my case. You did probably the same thing today that you do every fucking day. Think about everyone else on YouTube. I couldn't even be bothered to hop on my computer and show my face and focus solely on this. I have to be doing something else. I gotta be playing a video game while I'm talking about this shit because it's so stupid, and you're so fucking stupid and petty. Worthless. Should be happy that I'm mentioning your name right now and giving you the time. Anyway, enough of that for now. Everyone knows who you are and what you're about, so fuck it. You were over here saying somebody that has cancer is a fucking liar. You know, that's the type of person you are. After that person fucking gave you a few dollars and did quite a few favors for you, but you ain't gonna manipulate me anymore, buddy. You can keep trying to manipulate Dickie into giving you some money, or Dave Rose into being your, or whatever the fuck he is. But, yeah, I don't really give two shits about you. I did want to mention Joe Cronin, because I guess he brought up some shit from like 2 years ago, which makes absolutely no sense because, well, like I just said, it was 2 years ago, first off, and second off, we just spoke to each other. I believe it was, I don't know, maybe a week to 10 days ago, I want to say, when Joe called in the Scott stream and we all were talking, and I was mentioning how Joe did Tiffany, and really that was really the only thing I had to say to Joe. My only issue with Joe, of course, excuse me. Of course, Scott was trying to get me to he's trying to get me and everyone else to call in and air out grievances with Joe, and honestly that was it. That was the only problem I had with the dude. And it wasn't even a fucking problem. It's his show. He can do whatever he wants, but I did think it was shitty how he went about it. But yeah, anyway, at the end of the stream, when Joe I gotta put this on real quick if I got it. There it is. At the end of the stream, Scott, he could tell that we weren't really gonna fight anymore, and he was keeping his shit up, trying to fight with Joe, and it was really going nowhere. So he decided to hang up on myself, Joe Cronin, and Pro V was on the call, and it was us three. And Joe said he was recording us, which, whatever, that's kind of weird that you're going to record a call, but whatever. And we were talking, and he was fine with me. He didn't bring up anything, not one thing at all. As a matter of fact, he was agreeing with me how Scott was just trying his hardest to keep on fighting, and he doesn't know when to stop. Like, it's cool, Scott, it's fine if you're gonna jump on Cronin for like 5-10 minutes, give him a little shit. It's funny sometimes, it's cute, whatever, but you take it way too far. And that's exactly what I said to Joe, and Joe agreed. There's got to be a limit to it, dude. It's not entertaining. It's entertaining for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's just flat out fucking old and pathetic, dude. Pathetic. Yeah, I don't know, he said something about I'm not real or some shit. I don't know, dude. I'm extremely real, and you had every opportunity to air your grievances out or mention anything to me, and you always do. I am not hard to get a hold of. If you ever have anything to ask me or say to me, do it. And we've went through this before, and you said you had no problem with it. Well, obviously you do. So I don't know. Again, the only problems Joe and I have ever had really is when I said his show was sucking, and he always said he's fine with people telling him that his show sucks. He's always said he can handle the criticism. Well, Joe, obviously you can't, man. Obviously you can't, because you brought up the fact that I said your show sucked 2 years ago. It did. It flat out did. I told you your show sucked lately just a week ago, and you agreed. You said, yeah, I don't know, one of your shows, fucking, I think it was Monetize This, really sucked. You're like, yeah, that show sucked, but Corrupted's been good lately or some shit. I'm like, I don't know, dude, I don't watch Corrupted. I'm not a patron anymore. So it's either you can or you can't take the fucking criticism, Joe. Which one is it, man? I just don't get it. I don't get why. Yeah, actually, I do. Now that I think about it, I do think I have an idea of why you would bring my name up. And I don't know because I haven't been watching your show, but I bet Scott or somebody that Scott's involved with has probably been in your chat acting like me, or he's been talking shit about me and putting shit in your head. Maybe. I don't know. But you can't really use that excuse, man. You're responsible for what you say and what you do. I understand that Scott's a master fucking manipulator, but you've been at this shit for too long. You know how it goes, man. You should be smarter than that. Just like Dave Rose should be fucking smarter than what he's doing. But obviously he's not. I think with Dave Rose, he just wants to belong to something. And now that he's not with fucking Mars or OMD or fucking obviously Joe, That he just wants to belong to something. He just, you know, he has to be attached to something. So, I mean, and dude, honestly, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. I know you're smart enough to realize that, but, you know, this shit's a big game to you too, I guess. So I understand. Keep doing you. You know, not everybody can be smart in multiple aspects. You know, you might read a lot of fucking books, but when it comes to real life shit or street smarts, I can tell you're not quite there. You're not quite with it. But best of luck, man. Good luck dealing with Scott. You know, anybody can watch whoever the fuck they want to watch and hang around whoever they want to hang around. That's on you. You're all grown men, grown women. You can do what you want. But you know how this ends, Dave. You know it's gonna end the same way it's always ended. You know, it's just gonna be one drunken night. He's gonna jump on you for some stupid reason. Actually, he might not now because he really has no one left. So you're probably safe for now. You know. Shit, there's a few other things I wanted to address, but I can't even think about it right now. I'm so tired. Because like I said, I have a job, Scott. I actually work. I make money. You know, get laid when I want. Shit that real men do, you know? Not little bitches that spend all their time on YouTube. You know, I watch YouTube quite a bit, but I ain't gonna sit there like some little bitch and talk about grown men. Talk about other grown men 24/7. Like, you're out of your fucking mind, dude. I have fun with the shit. I know how to separate it. But yeah, have your buddy Dave Rose show you the picture of what's going on in my mouth. And I don't need anybody's fucking pity. I don't need an apology from either one of you, even though you were both wrong and you are very sorry fucking individuals. I don't need to hear shit from you. I need you to, actually, I don't need you to keep my name out of your mouth. I don't want you to keep my name out of your mouth. I want you to keep saying it. I want you to think about it 24/7. I want you to say Chris Moore 24/7. Chris Moore. Chris Moore. Chris Moore. Detroit, Michigan. All day. And then when you fall asleep, I want that to be in your head while you're dreaming. I know usually you're probably dreaming of like a 50-man gangbang where you're the bitch, you know, you're the one receiving in that situation. But instead, I hope you dream about me. I hope I'm living in your head 24/7. As far as you, I could give two shits about you. But just know that you're not as smart as you think. And you know what I let you know. I'm gonna leave it at that right now. But if you keep it up, just keep it up, Scott. Keep it up.